Okay, so just go ahead and tell us a little bit about Piano Celebration, when it started and how it started.
Sure. My name is Jim Foster, and I'm the spokesman for Piano for a Richer Life. We're a group of piano teachers, piano technicians, and local business leaders who are trying to raise awareness for the benefits of piano study as it relates to brain development in young people. There was a study done about 20 years ago by the University of Wisconsin in Madison, Wisconsin, and the University of Southern California in Irvine, California, that documented some profound changes, in particular for brain development amongst young people who study piano for at least 2 years. They had 200 people study piano, and another 200 people study computer skills, which back in 1995 seemed like the appropriate thing to do. Computers were very new. No one knew what to expect when they did the academic testing after 2 years, but they found that the piano students scored 34% higher, 34% in spatial reasoning skills, math and science. They found that the piano students could read faster than the other kids, and that their reading retention was off the charts compared to the kids that studied computer for 2 years. All of this brought on more studies, neurological studies, and those studies document exactly what happens in the brain from the 2 years of piano. It has to do with the left-right brain and the intense left-right activity with piano, along with your feet, watching your hands and watching music, reading 2 lines of music at the same time, playing notes hard, playing them soft, notes that are high, notes that are low. All of these are very intense concentration skills that actually develop the cortex of the brain. It becomes thicker. They found that the neurons in their brains actually fire with a lot more frequency and reach up into parts of the brain that you don't use otherwise, where they intersect, essentially hardwiring your noodle, and the effects are for the rest of your life. So parents need to know this information, and since this study was done in 1995, even though it was on the front page of USA Today then, and Newsweek, and Parents Magazine, and Dan Rather reported it, nobody hears about it anymore. So Piano Celebration was designed to get this information back up out of the archives and into the hands of parents who are trying to decide whether they should be doing soccer, t-ball, dance, and this, and this, and this, and this, that maybe the piano should be in this mix. Every parent loves their kids more than they love their own life, and they would give anything if they could make their kids more successful. Developing their brain to a higher level should be high amongst all that. In order to get this message out, though, we needed a vehicle. So, hello, Ronald McDonald House. We'd like to raise money for you. We decided that we would obtain corporate sponsors and media sponsors, but also have all of the young people that perform at Piano Celebration raise money. For many of these young people, it's their first civic lesson. Their parents lead them around the block, they knock on doors, the students get to explain what Ronald McDonald House is all about. The students get to explain the music and the brain connection, and when the people write checks, they're very generous, and it's a great experience all the way around. About half of the money that we raise comes from the individual students. The rest is from corporate sponsors and individual sponsors. And we've had some very generous annual corporate sponsors. People like Modern Woodman Insurance, the nationwide fraternal life insurance company. Our bank, U.S. Bank, has been very generous. My dentist over the years has been very generous. My stockbroker. So we've had great support. And so far, going into this year's event, we had raised over $320,000. With what we've raised so far this weekend, I know that puts us over the $350,000 mark for the 11 years that we've been doing this. So we're very excited about it. It's getting our message out about piano and brain study. It's raising money for a tremendous resource for our region, the Iowa City Ronald McDonald House.